being an IT project manager is a lot like being Peter Parker. You're always handling meetings, balancing schedules, and managing tasks while ensuring the web of projects doesn't unravel. But when the laptop closes, something changes. The suit comes off, the helmet goes on, and just like that, I'm not Peter Parker anymore. I'm Spider Man. And Spider Man who takes on the open road. At the moment I fire up the engine, it's like Peter Parker never existed. The freedom of the road is where Spider Man thrives. The way Spider Man swings between buildings, I navigate through traffic, twist the throttle, and escape the city. On this weekend, and with an extra day or two to spare, I trade my project due dates for freeways and take this journey with my colleague Johnson. The motorcyclists I ride Hero Expulse. India Best Adventure Bike, and Johnson rides his Triumph Scrambler 400X. And the first day's plan was to ride from Bangalore to Velankanni, and then off to Rameswaram the following day and Kanyakumari likely the day after. The first stop was at Velankanni, which is a peaceful and beautiful town situated near the sea. It is always about work and rest, work and rest, and work and rest. And when you're an adventure rider, the road is where you find it. When I reached Velankanni, the calm of the coastal town was the perfect reward. Pamban Bridge, India's first sea bridge, and was the longest sea bridge in India. Day 2 brought me to the legendary Pamban Bridge. Every biker's dream of moments like this, where the road and the elements come together in perfect harmony. It wasn't just a ride, it was a connection to the road, to nature, and to that sense of adventure that drives every journey. Dhanushkodi is unlike any place I've ever been. It's a road that feels like it's been carved out of the ocean, with waves crashing on either side and the horizon stretching endlessly. It's a place where the land seems to vanish and the world feels wide open. The road here is challenging. Strong winds push against you, the heat beats down, and the sand sneaks onto the asphalt. But it's these challenges that make the ride unforgettable. At the edge of Dhanushkodi, where the land meets the sea, it felt like I'd reached the end of the world, and for a moment, time seemed to stand still. And the heat was insane. You'd think it would slow you down, but it only sharpens the senses. The faster I rode, the more I felt like I was flying, blazing down this strip of land that seemed to stretch out forever. This wasn't just a ride, it was a battle with the elements. But as it usually happens in every good story, there are twists on the way. When traveling through Dhanushkodi, the scorching sun bottomed us, and we trimmed down the visit to Kanyakumari. No plan, no strategy to prepare for this. Rain poured down, and just like Peter Parker facing a system outage, Spider Man had to adapt. The ride back from Rameswaram became a challenge. The last stretch was without much footage, didn't go as planned. But that's part of the adventure. Sometimes we have to power through the toughest conditions. Then return to the world. And by the end of the ride, Spider Man hands back the reins to Peter Parker. Back at the desk, managing projects and clients once again. But just like Spider Man, I know the next adventure is always around the corner. Because whether you're swinging through the city or riding across the coast, you have to be ready for whatever comes your way.